It seems Laker Nation and the NBA world misunderstand the situation that LeBron and the Lakers are in right now. If Memphis is smart, they're gonna just tell Ja Morant to sit the rest of the series. They don't need him. Quite frankly, he's not the best. He's not the same. Player, I should say, that he was before he was exposed for being, or he said himself he's pretending to be something he's not in terms of his persona he's had on social media, and on camera, on the court, as this, whatever you want to call it. He hasn't been the same since he's returned physically. He looks like he's still in the same shape, but he's not the same player. He doesn't, assert himself the same way. I think Ja Morant in the offseason is going to try and change his game around and work on some things. And I think that super tough dunk on you, like he's still going to try and do that now because, of course, that's the only way he knows how to play competitively at a high level. But I don't think that's what he's going to try and stick with because he's not trying to win games like that anymore. He's coming off as like he's like the second, third option. And that's cool. That's cool, But with that being said, given how good his team already was without him, now that he's not playing at the level he was when they were excelling with him, it's going to be better off if they just sit him. And they're going to be better without him if they sit him. The Lakers don't have a chance if Ja Morant sits the rest of the series. Not even the AD thing. This is the thing. LeBron and AD, not even really AD because AD is so inconsistent. He's not even a factor. Lakers fans they think AD on your team versus Tillman and the rest of these non-all-star caliber big men, that just means an automatic win. When has AD ever shown you that he's consistently going to be able to dominate other big men? He has never shown that. He's never shown that. Ever. On a winning team. He was the 8th seed in Pelicans that one year he got to the playoffs. They fucking lost in the first round. Maybe they got to the second round. I don't remember. That team was not as impressive as people like to think it was. It was just the fact that they finally got to the playoffs and people always wanted to like AD. Now AD comes to the West. He's inconsistent. He's always hurt. He's never played a long stretch of games where he's dominating. He did earlier this season, I'll give you, for about 10 games. Then he did it for another 10 games. And in both of those stretches, the teams that they were playing were not good. The Lakers were still fighting to be an 11th seed in those predicaments. And it's just like, before I keep on AD, it's the same thing with Lakers fans expecting things that they shouldn't. With LeBron, with not Austin Reeves, not Rui Hachimura. I'd say Rui Hachimura, Lakers fans are very dumb for not expecting him to be this good. If you tell him to shoot the ball and you give him the confidence to shoot, he's going to make the shots. I don't know why Lakers fans and other NBA, Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves. Who else? Guy who got traded, Malik Monk, who's now going up against the Warriors 2-0. These are guys who I've been praising on the Lakers for years. Well, it's been about a year since Malik Monk was there, but you know what I'm trying to say. For a long time, combined time frames with these guys in the Lakers, I've been praising these guys, telling whoever is in charge of the head coach, whether that been Frank Vogel or Rock or Darvin Ham, to get these guys more minutes. They don't want to do it. They don't want to listen. Instead, they want to be shocked when they're giving the minutes to D'Lo, who has never performed good in the playoffs ever. He sold my Minnesota Timberwolves last year. I'm from Chicago, but I have a lot of teams that I root for because I love greatness. I don't know why you have faith in these Lakers. They are not good. They have not shown us they're good. They haven't beaten a good team since the trade deadline. Memphis without Ja last night is the first good team they've played since the trade deadline. It's the first real test they've had since the trade deadline. And that's not a crazy thing to think because KD just said the Clippers were the first good team they just played since the trade deadline. That being the Suns, with KD. The first good team, the first challenge, the first bit of competition out of KD's quote was the Paul George-less Clippers. So saying that, I just don't want anybody to say that, what do you mean this is the first good team they played? They don't even have Ja. They don't have Steven Adams. This Memphis team is battle-tested. Jaren Jackson Jr. is the defensive player of the year. That is enough. What award does AD have this year? What award does LeBron have this year? Desmond Bane is due for an 8-point three-pointer game. An 8 three-pointer game. Desmond Bane is due for 30 points this series. He was a little bit slow coming back from injury in I think the beginning of the season, but he's activated. Don't get it twisted. Desmond Bane is activated. He's going to destroy you, whether it's in game 3, game 4, or game 5, because there will be a game 5, Lakers. It's not going to be Lakers in 4. Sorry. And I predict that 5th game will be the Lakers fighting for to avoid elimination. Tyus Jones is due for a 20-point game. He's a playmaker, pure playmaker, but he's got it in him. And Tyus Jones usually goes off in the same games that Desmond Bane is going off, because when Desmond Bane is going off, he's usually going off with 2 defenders in his face. He makes a couple of those, and then the entire defense starts to collapse on him. And he knows how to pass the ball. He's got short arms, so it's easy to catch him. Just sticking your arm. We saw that a little last game. AD caught him up with the double team. Desmond Bane, his arms are so short, he can't just whip that thing. I wish he would a little bit, but he thinks too much, and you lose a lot of time and a lot of space with those short arms. When LeBron scores a lot of points, the Lakers lose. He needs to pass the ball more. He needs to get these guys involved. Darvin Ham needs to get Austin Reeves. I'm sorry. My throat is kind of like burning. But Darvin Ham needs to get Austin Reeves some minutes with LeBron on the floor early in the game so LeBron can get these guys going. We don't need LeBron to score. And I'm rooting against the Lakers this series, but I'm still a Lakers fan. I'm just rooting against them this series because I picked Memphis. But, the only reason I'm rooting against the Lakers is because I've been seeing LeBron do this trash stuff all season where he scores all these points and they still lose. Last game, almost 5 guys with 20 points. They win the game. LeBron had about 21. They won the game. LeBron goes for 28 today because he's trying to prove a point to Dillon Brooks. You lost, buddy. You got to be better than that. I thought you were LeBron. KD knows who he is. You know who I am, right? LeBron don't got the same energy. Everybody's talking about Dillon Brooks like he's a bum, and you're the only one reacting to him, cursing out. I'm gonna show you who the Dillon Brooks mouthed you and sealed the game in your face, LeBron. LeBrick. You tried to respond. You bricked the ball. You bricked off the front of the rim. Whatever it was. You bricked it. You bricked it. You bum. And this is Dillon Brooks' energy. I don't have any respect for LeBron right now because he's not doing what it takes to get his team a win against a depleted Memphis Grizzlies team. They don't have Steven Adams. They don't have Brandon Clark. They don't have Ja Morant. They're missing somebody else, too. I feel like they're missing somebody else, too, who I can't name. I can't remember. But, hey, man. Grizzlies in 5. Lakers aren't winning another game. They're going to sell the first game at home, and they're going to come to the second game at home and choke. Maybe Grizzlies in 6. This could go 7. Lakers could get one more. Grizzlies are getting one Grizzlies are getting one at the Staples. What's the new name of it? I don't even know the new name. The Crypto. Yeah. Memphis are getting a game at Crypto. What Shannon call it? The Crypt. They getting a game at the Crypt. But are the Lakers going to be... I don't know, man. I feel like LeBron's going to go into panic mode and start trying to play hero ball, and the Lakers aren't good when he plays hero ball. It's that simple. But, hey, we'll see what comes of it. I'll get back to you guys, I guess, after one of these other playoff games. We're going to try and get some of these games up and out.